no room for doubt. Adam talks the story right. Every frame, every fight. Tyler comes in hot and raw. Hard on sleeve, that's the draw. Shots go down, the night gets live. Two-man crew, now three to ride. Kayfabe marks, raise it up. Kayfabe marks, kayfabe marks, kayfabe marks. Fill the cup. Kayfabe marks, kayfabe marks. Adam, Tyler, Aaron now. Three-man truth, we run this crowd. Aaron steps in, clear and sharp. Cuts through smoke, cuts through the dark. Logic in the lockup zone. Fresh eyes, strong backbone. Oh, kayfabe marks, loud and proud. Kayfabe marks, cold ones up. We own this crowd. Three-man truth, we run this town. Kayfabe marks, turn it up now.
It's awesome.
I know,
No.
the app's working really good for once.
They updated it. They updated it. I had a bunch of new stuff. Like all that stuff you were talking about finally hit my stuff. So now I see it all.
That's just what we needed, I guess.
I guess so. I guess so.
I'm assuming you guys know
Oh.
what's in here.
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna go in solidarity. So my liquor store guy, he which one is that? Tequila?
This is vodka.
No, vodka. My liquor store guy decided I told him he had Clerk's Choice. Marissa went to go get him. He decided to throw two in there. So
Boom.
Oh, okay.
I got to honor the
Alright.
clerk's. I got to honor his choice.
So for my clerk's choice, if you don't know this is funny because I'm on a podcast talking to anyone who will listen, but I'm pretty introverted, especially in public. Like if I'm in
Yeah.
like a work thing or whatever, I can make do, but in public, I'm not a talk to strangers guy, and so I had
Yep.
clerk's choice. And I go to Woodman's and it's like busy as hell. There's one lady there. I'm like, I cannot get myself to do this. And my wife was with me, and she's like, "No, it's the rules. You got to do something." And so a stranger walked by, and she's like, "Hey, pick one out for him for his podcast." And the lady was all about it. So
Yeah, see, that works too.
Stranger's choice.
Yep.
But, yeah. So she got
Clerk,
me the,
stranger.
Old Smoky Tennessee Blackberry.
Oh, I've had that on the show before. That stuff's good.
And then I was so
Yeah.
stressed out, I got a 6-pack of fun stuff. So.
I'm the same, man. I do not like to do those like random. Like I could never do those like prank shows or where you have to go up and just say random shit. I can never do it. Never.
No.
So going up to ask for a shot, which would seem pretty easy, is not a thing I like to do either. So that's why Marissa always goes with his Clerk's Choice. So
Yeah,
she
I'm
goes
gonna
and gets
start
it for
doing
me.
that sure.
I'm weird that way. I don't like talking to people, but I can turn it on like this. So whenever
Yeah.
I feel like I have to do something, I can do it. I think that goes all the way back to like who my dad is, and then
Mhm.
doing sales. It's just like
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it, but I can do it.
Sure.
but I can. Yeah,
Yeah.
straightforward. Have you believe you could do or talk to about anybody, man? That place is nuts.
Oh God, yeah. That didn't leave me either. Look at my wife. I don't know how I pulled that.
Right.
Oh wait, yeah I do. This, because it ain't this.
You talked your way into it.
Well, on that note, let's get these shots in. This is our Clerk's Choice
Oh.
shot.
One more thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to owe you guys a third shot next week too.
Oh,
So,
okay. Well, I'll save mine.
I made a Bloody Mary last night in the dark, and I thought I put vodka in it, and I had put my Jack Daniels in it.
Oh no.
So I
First of all, that'd
have
be gross.
a blackberry. Blackberry. What did I get? Brandy or whiskey? Whiskey. I got blackberry whiskey, and then I have another vodka that was supposed to go in my Bloody Mary last night. And I kept looking at Cassie. I was like, "This, I usually don't make them this strong. Something's up."
Oh,
Then
that would have
We
been
got
an
down here,
immediate-
and I'm like, "Why is there 2 vodka shots?" And then I didn't see the Jack Daniels. I was like, "How did I fuck that up?"
How did you finish that? Is what I want to know. Like, there's no like, Jack Daniels is such a specific flavor of roughness that I am shocked that you didn't immediately spit that out.
Well, think about all the shit that I put in my Bloody Marys, though. I do
Yeah, that's fair.
Clamato, pickle juice, lemon juice, Worcestershire, however the fuck you
Wash
say
your
it.
sister sauce.
Wash your sister sauce.
Exactly.
And then I do. I usually drop a pickle in there, and then I do garlic powder or garlic salt and steak seasoning. So that
Jeez.
on top of the Jack, it towards the bottom. I was like, this fucker's strong. But that was about all I got.
That's awesome.
Wild.
That's awesome.
No worries. Who's right?
Well, I got Jack. We got Jack, so it's all good.
Ugh.
All right, here we go.
Cheers it up.
Oh boy.
Fuck, I didn't get the egg.
Not too bad. That was not too bad.
We got to spin now.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
be persistent today. This is porter, everyone. He's a little baby.
I put like 9 or 10 drops of hot sauce in it this time, so.
Oh,
Oh man.
Yeah.
You gonna be able
Yeah.
to spin?
Oof. Die.
I don't know if you're
Before we got into our spins here, I wanted to thank Brenda Cross at the new Kick-Ass store here in town. And she had hooked me up with I don't know if you guys can see it, with a shot glass, jar of pickled eggs, jar of pickles, and then dill pickle cheese curds.
wow.
Which were fucking amazing. But yeah, they just opened up here in Winona, and I'll be stopping back there again to see if they wouldn't mind helping out the podcast a little bit.
You said Brenda?
Brenda Cross.
Brenda Cross, listen to me, Brenda. Okay. I see that shot glass. I see the effort you're putting in to market your company. If you need somebody to make a real solid shot glass that will not fade, scratch, or go away, I know a guy, Brenda. I know a guy. All right, you talk to Tyler. Tyler will talk to me. We'll make it happen for you.
Get us some shirts, Brenda. We want
I have
shirts.
some. I have a new way of a new cheat unlocked. I was working on a shirt for some people, and I was like, I can't do this. It's not going to work on what they wanted on. And I discovered, not discovered by any means, but I realized that there are people out there that will print designs for me that I design, and then I can put them on the shirts and ship them off. So I can
Oh,
do
no
that
shit.
with mugs and cups. It'll just make my process so much quicker if I have to do a bunch of them. Like I got a 20-piece order coming up, printing all them bad boys so that I can just set them and go. So that's what I'm going to end up doing with anything that we do down the line. So
For sure.
Oh,
me.
another thing, me and Aaron are going to be starting a clip YouTube channel for this. So it'll be a separate YouTube channel, same name, but it'll just have clip show or clips afterwards. So for those of you Gen Z that can't sit and watch a podcast for an hour to an hour and a half, sometimes too when we're feeling froggy and a little lit up, we're just going to bust episodes down into segments, not the whole thing, obviously, but at least the big main points, you know, the dingers that we knock out during the episode. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll let you know when it drops.
Riverside does that for you on there. You just got to pull them off of there.
Yeah, we need the logins for. I lost
about
the
it.
login. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But
No,
yeah,
you
they
should
do
tell
it
me
for
in here so everybody can hear what the password is.
they wouldn't know or care what to do with it. Me first. Go
All right.
ahead.
Here we go. Clerk's Choice, Rankins.
Oh, that's times two.
Dude.
Yeah. Aaron?
Yep.
Tequila.
Tequila. Yeah, tequila.
I'm starting to learn the colors, man. That's how bad
I know,
this
right?
is. Like,
We've been doing this so long.
I'm like, hit that. Don't you hit not that green. Not that green. Don't do
Yeah,
that one.
not that green.
Oh, there it is, Tyler. I did it for you.
Tequila. Fuck.
Is that times 2?
No, I didn't get tequila last week, so it started over.
Oh, you didn't. Okay. You ended up with tequila, but you didn't. Oh no, you had vodka. My fault.
It's vodka, yeah. Here we go. Whiskey.
There is a God.
Yeah, there is, and you don't fucking like me much. Clerk's Choice. That's times 2 for you too, then, Aaron.
Wow. Well, that's only because you and I were like, hey, we don't really like talking to people.
Yeah.
We go up to people.
Tequila. You got to be fucking kidding me.
How do we want to do that? Do you want to do 2 tequilas, or you want to spin again? I'm cool if you spin again.
I want to spin again. I don't want to do 2 tequilas.
That's fine.
Because that ends up except. Oh my goodness! It ends up being our third. Like it's our third time. Essentially is the word.
Should I?
So just spin again.
What do you guys think? Should I just do 2 tequilas or should I spin again?
Well, if you do 2, that's the last time you can get it. It'll be gone.
I'll do that then. 2 tequilas, and then I'll do my third shot for fucking up this week.
Okay.
Clerk's Choice. Wonderful. So probably,
Look at that.
probably 3 tequila shots.
That would actually be phenomenal.
Oh my
That's
God.
times 2 on all of us on that Clerk's Choice.
We went around the world on that.
All right. So that was my punishment shot. I still have to do a shot to start the show.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Which one do you have?
Do you have another one for later? Oh, yeah, you do. Well, in
Yep.
that case, I'm
Yep.
just going to do one too. Screw it. I'll do tequila.
Well, no, I feel left out.
Very
Let me
good.
go grab some tequila real quick.
All right, go grab some.
In my
Oh,
new
no.
kick-ass shot glass.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I just poured that on top of the Irish whiskey that I had left. This is about to get real weird.
Woo, we're getting right to the brim.
So Raw has the top 10s on now for WWE, like just a bunch of different top 10s. The one that I just threw on for the show was top 10 World Championship matches, and they started out with Kane versus Stone Cold, where Undertaker came down.
The first blood match?
Yeah, was it First Blood?
Yeah, and then Stone Cold got busted open even though he wasn't supposed to. And then Kane won the belt, and they put it back on Austin the next night.
No, not that one then, because that one had Austin walking out.
Okay. Just so everybody knows, there was a little bit left that didn't fit in the shot glass, so I put it in this shot glass that I'll be doing when we transition into Around the Bell. I didn't waste it or toss it out.
Well, and to that point, I had a little bit left in the last one. I poured it in the bottom of this shot glass. Forgot that I put it in the bottom of this shot glass. Poured tequila on top of it. So now we're about to have one hell of a time. So,
Sweet. All right.
Yes.
Cheers, boys.
All right.
Yeah,
To
cheers.
kick ass.
Kick ass.
Kick ass.
Oh my God! If you ever want to know what Irish tequila tastes like, forget it.
I regret my decision. Oh,
That's blackberry whiskey. I don't regret mine at all.
Oh.
I don't have to do that.
All right, boys, fire away.
All right, let me crack.
I didn't bring one. Damn it. That's all right.
Anybody watching the show the first time's like, are they fucking alcoholics?
Yeah.
We've done 6 shots and now we're just cracking beers. We're 12 minutes in.
I forgot my beer, but I got a nice old fashioned made with Costco bourbon. They're small batch,
there you go.
very good bourbon.
Nice.
All
I
right.
got this Ale Asylum Hefeweizen. My wife liked that. It was like a skull butterfly, so she picked it.
Good choice.
It's pretty good.
And I'm drinking the same Mick Ultra that I drink every week.
You're drinking water, you meant to say.
Hey, that's why I can drink 12 of them. All right, this first story just broke. At least for me, I was doing notes until what was it, Aaron? I was messaging you at like 11:30. I was like, I just finished my notes. I messaged both of you, I think. This was not on there. Fightful Select says Sheamus was approached about restructuring his contract while out with this recent injury, and he swiftly declined the offer. His contract was set to expire a few months after the offer was, given to him, And instead of releasing him and giving him the 90-day wait clause, they just let him sit out with his
Oh, that
injury.
sucks.
So I don't think he's going to have a 90-day wait clause because his contract will be ran up.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, instead of releasing him.
Sheamus is gone, guys.
that's rough.
Wild. Yeah, obviously you guys watched him more in his prime than I did, but man, he was one of the constants, right? He was always around. He was always part of something. You knew if he was with your favorite wrestler, it was going to be that much better of a program or a match that they had. So yeah, it'll be crazy to see him go. It'll be interesting to see if this is like him wanting to go full time somewhere else, or if this was him being like, okay, this injury sucked. I've done it a long time. My contract's coming up. Instead of taking a pay cut, maybe I'll just go do some spots here or there or something. So we'll see what he does. It'll be interesting to see what he does for the rest of his career.
If I'm not mistaken, he's like 48 right now, right?
Yeah, he's getting up
He is
there.
very old, yeah.
I thought that he said something about his contract with WWE is going to be his last, and he'll ride off into the sunset. So maybe
I know.
it might not have been lowball offer. It might not have been anything like that. He might have been like, "I'm done."
Yeah, he just maybe wants to go do his workout stuff and all that, which would be dope. But I'll say this: those Sheamus, Drew, and Gunther matches were some of my favorite matches of all time. The dude is an absolute. I mean, he puts out banger after banger.
Yeah.
So I hope he comes back in some kind of role, producer role or some way to the trainer role, or maybe comes back as a legit trainer, like he's getting these guys in weight training shape. And either way, if that's the case, we don't see Sheamus anymore. It sucks because he's a great one, but he's earned it.
Yeah,
He'd be a really good GM.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. If they want to put him on screen, or if he wants to go on screen,
Yeah, with the way he talks, I think that'd be fun.
yeah. And he's got good comedic timing too. Like if you look all the way back at his stuff with him and Santino Marella, 2010.
yeah,
That shit was fucking hilarious. I am glad I got to see him wrestle live one time though, so
me too.
I got that
Yep.
bucket list. Yeah, he was with the League of Nations at the time, so it was a 3-on-3 match between Dean Ambrose and the Usos versus Sheamus, Rusev, and Wade Barrett.
Mm.
And yeah, this is a good match. It's a good match.
Mine was during that Drew and him and all that time. So it was I got to see him at the Civic Center here in Peoria, and it was dope.
Nice. Yeah, his last big program was that Rusev program where they had the 3 matches and it ended in a Donnybrook, which was fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then his last match will go down as the tag team match with John Cena and Rey Mysterio against the Judgment Day, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
We're talking about him like he's dead, but it's still, man. It feels that way when people leave, man. When they retire, you're like, and it's kind of sudden. I mean, I still feel that way about Big E. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, all right. Oh wait, no, he's still alive. Like he's fine. He's fine. He's
Well,
fine.
especially because this injury, there were so many times where like the story called for a surprise or something to come back, like there
Yeah.
were challenges or this or that, and so there were a lot of times from this injury where we're like, this is where Sheamus is, this is where
Mhm.
he's coming back, and then for him to just be gone kind of sucks.
Yeah, yeah. It hopefully maybe he'll feel different when he heals up because I know that if he wanted to come back, WWE would immediately do it.
For sure.
All right. Fightful Select says it's been the expectation that Hiromu Takahashi, God, these names are so fucking hard, will sign with WWE, and some feel Bakusai, a recent trademark from the company, will be his name. So I believe it's another New Japan dude coming in.
That's interesting. Because I just feel like,
Go ahead.
oh no, I just feel like they haven't done their best work with these New Japan guys and guys and gals. And so it's interesting that they just keep going to that well right now. But maybe Asuka's stepping behind the scenes. Maybe Shinsuke eventually is going to step behind the scenes and really make an impact on that style of wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. With the whole name thing, like, don't get me wrong, I don't watch New Japan, so I don't know like their names and everything, but it just seems crazy that they keep changing them. if they're like evil, if there's these proven vets who've done it for 15 plus years in New Japan that have this following, wouldn't bringing them over part of that be bringing their fans, and then I feel like changing their name is like slamming the door on that.
Yep.
When
Yeah,
you're
when
older, you're not going to have, you don't have 10 years to build this new brand that
they
you're giving.
they did it with JT Mateo and
Yeah,
all of
and
that. Yeah, yeah.
so it's just interesting.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Um, Fightful says TNA is expected to bring in new talent throughout the summer months, and they also confirmed that Eric Tompkins will be joining the creative team. And I have more on this if you give me just a second. Here it is. Insider mentioned that Road Dogg was not at TNA TV tapings this week after he was backstage at Slammiversary. TNA and Road Dogg are apparently still working out logistics on a deal for him to join the creative team. So they're trying to stack this crew. We might be getting some big names in TNA soon.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, we'll see.
And like I said, I've been watching TNA. Like, I didn't know it. I knew during the Kurt Angle time and the blah 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 time that it was really good, the Sting time and everything. And then they hit a huge lull. It's good again. I'm enjoying watching it every Thursday.
That's good.
All right, Rankins, you're gonna like this one. Fight.
You're
We
good,
all
Johnny.
have
Go ahead.
them.
You're all good, man. Go ahead.
Fightful Select says Willow Nightingale is expected to return to AEW in July, and say there have always been big plans for her this year.
I love me some Willow Nightingale. Don't tell
Yeah.
my wife she's the secret one. I haven't, I tell her about like Zelina and I told her about Sol Ruka, but Willow Nightingale is mine. All right, I'm keeping her. So I do love me some Willow Nightingale. She's legit. She's badass. When I saw her in that Blood and Guts match, I was like, this woman is it. So anything they do with her, they're smart for doing it. She is amazing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see what they cook up for her because she kind of, with having to step away from that
but
the title for the injury, she kind of left everything behind. So it'll just be interesting to see if they get bring in something new or pick up where they left off or what.
And she's so loyal to AEW too. Like it's like not even a question. I was like, oh, maybe she'll leave and go to WWE or something. It doesn't even seem like that's even going to be a possibility, which is okay for her. That's good for her. I mean, she's shining. So I'm excited for her.
Yeah, me too. I think that she's one that will never go to WWE. I think
Yeah.
she'll always stay indies. Most as close as she would get to WWE would be like TV.
Yeah.
WrestleVotes says the reaction backstage to Sami Zayn's WWE Undisputed Championship win was unsurprisingly overwhelmingly positive from in-ring talent all the way to the parking lot guys. I don't think anybody would have been upset about it. Just
No.
nobody thought it would happen.
Right, exactly.
That's the whole thing. Who the hell is upset that Sammy won? That's what I want to know. There can't be somebody.
Sammy might
right?
be the only person upset that he won. Sammy's the only one pissed. He's like, well, what now do I have to complain about? But yeah, you're right. I mean, it's amazing that they did it. It's cool that they do it. I'm afraid they're about to take it off of them. But
I was
but
going to say, what's worse, him not ever winning it or losing it on Monday?
I'm still going to go with not ever winning it. And even if it is only a week that he holds it, which in my mind, I'm thinking, yes, Cody won this match to have that match against Sammy on Raw to legitimize Sammy as champion, and he beats
right.
Cody again.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what I
that'd be
think.
great.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Or it's Punk's return to set up the Cody Punk non-title program.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it really depends on who they have a non-title program for, and if they feel like they can move on with this and take Sammy into SummerSlam, and honestly, he's gonna have to go through Survivor Series and maybe even into Royal Rumble, but it's a long time for a Sammy title, title hold. That's a long time. This is the dead days of summer. So you really need somebody to keep the draw going. There's no WrestleMania to look forward to. There's no, I mean, Royal Rumble's pretty far away. SummerSlam's here, Survivor Series is here, but we'll see what they do with. If they keep it on him, I hope they do because he deserves it. But we'll see.
At least past SummerSlam, for Christ's sake, we don't need Cody in the title picture anymore. We don't. Give him a break. Have him do
Yeah,
some other stuff.
yeah,
This is the time to have the him versus Punk stuff.
right.
Yes.
No title involved.
They don't need it.
No, they don't need
Nope.
it at all.
His promos are just been refreshing too. Like you said, I know it's a week; it hasn't been much, but it has been refreshing, and I think he could do something pretty fun with this title for a while if they let him. But I just don't know if they will.
The only thing that makes me nervous about this is that it becomes a either one, the that whole they can never take this away from me thing means that it's going to be a short run and it's over, or two, that they're going to turn this title into essentially the intercontinental title or the U.S. title, where they're defending it every single week, because he's like, I want to open up the challenge, and I just don't. I'm not a big fan of the world title being defended every single week. I am with the mid card titles, but like I like a little build with my world title match. I want some drama. I don't want,
Mm-hmm.
no disrespect, but I don't need to see El Grande Americano challenging for the world title. It just doesn't need to happen right
Right.
now. And
Yeah.
that's the kind of stuff that's going to happen. You can't throw, you can only throw Sami Zayn at monsters for so long, before it just becomes repetitive and over the top. So what are they going to do with them? You know, they got to
And
stretch it out.
WWE has had a history lately, like in the last year, of when they don't have something for someone, they just do an open challenge. We've had like
Hmm.
4 or 5 of them in the last
So many,
12
and
months.
and I like
So
open challenges, just not for the world title,
right, for sure.
All
or
right.
not every week. You know,
Speaking of open challenges, then PW Insider explained why AAA Latin American champ El Hijo del Vikingo was written out of his scheduled title defense on Tuesday's show. Vikingo apparently suffered an injury getting ready for a match, and WWE decided to pull it until he could be evaluated. And I have more on this. Let's see.
there's so much good wrestling going on right now. It is overwhelming.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good problem to have, but it is overwhelming. It's good
here
stuff.
it is. PW Insider confirmed the El Hijo del Vikingo suffered a knee injury this week. WWE sources, they are awaiting MRI results to learn the severity of the injury. Now, here's my question. He was hurt for his appearance that he was supposed to have on Tuesday. SmackDown was taped on Monday this week. Did he get hurt against Phoenix?
Maybe.
That was what I was going to say. I don't
Yeah.
know when else it would have been, unless it was something training wise before Tuesday.
Yeah, because I watched the match. He didn't sell a knee injury or anything. Not that
I
I saw.
forgot that SmackDown was taped even.
Yeah, I mean he looked great, like always, but
Yeah. I know it throws off like news and rumors and stuff when they do pre-tapings, because then we'll see them on a match on Friday and they're like, they were injured on Wednesday, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
we'll see. Hopefully it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, if it did happen in the Ray Phoenix match, either he's a tough son of a, well, he's probably a tough son of a bitch anyway, but it can't be that bad to
I
where
didn't notice anything.
because we didn't even notice.
Yeah, he did a good job holding it down, whatever it was, and that means that it probably wasn't crazy.
Right.
But if it's good enough to, it is nice to see WWE take it seriously and pull them and say, like just sit down. I know we got a title match, but it's not the end of the world. Sit down. So
Me and Cassie were talking about this last night because we were watching. Well, first we watched the Caitlin Clark injury stuff, all the stuff that came after that with the interviews and everything else between Caitlin and who's her BFF on the team again, the
Sophie
blonde girl,
Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham. What they had said, and then I was watching a football documentary about injuries, or somebody got injured and they're like, well, do you think you can play? Can you get out there? It was like a concussion. And Oh, it was Tua. We were talking. It was something about Tua.
Jesus, that's a
They tried
horrible
to say it was
example.
his back. Dude got hit in the head so hard he was throwing gang signs and shit.
Listen,
No, it's his back though.
Miami is
I,
not a good example of keeping your players healthy or safe. They keep
no,
they're weekending at Bernie and Tua at that point. Like they were just
they
throwing that
were.
dude out there. It was
But I
horrible.
had made the point that in at least the last like year, maybe couple years, WWE has been more like how do I word this? They've cared more if somebody's hurt. They're like, no, I don't. You're saying you're fine, but we need to see results before you're going to go back in the ring. When in the NFL, they threw Tua's ass right back out there a couple plays later. It's like, fucking, what is going on?
We mentioned this in our group chat the other day, but it's really fun seeing this cruiserweight championship be defended constantly across all brands. Because number one, Ray Phoenix is great, and he should be wrestling on TV all the time. And number two, it makes me wonder if we're going to get a cruiserweight division in the WWE coming up. So I would love it. I don't know if they're in a position to introduce a new championship right now, but it's just cool seeing that this is being done cross brand to maybe
Mhm.
lead to something else on the main program.
Yeah.
Well, and I've said, tons of times I want another cruiserweight title back because I absolutely love seeing, the smaller guys, the Johnny Garganos of the world because he's out here taking plank selfies with Sammy. Like I like to see those guys have something that they can go after that they can. It's a different brand when the little guys have a title too. And by little guys, I just mean littler than them. They're all probably still bigger than us. But
Yeah.
it's just when they have something. I like a just one, and it can cross brands. It can do whatever you want. You can do SmackDown. You don't have to have 14 of them. Just have one, and that guy will probably travel. They'll do AAA. They'll just like Ray is doing now. They'll do NXT. They'll do that brings a main card title down to NXT, a main card title to AAA. Some of these things would be incredible to have done. Um, and then you don't have to take like an intercontinental title or a US title
Right.
and move those over there when those can, be used to bolster the roster a little bit more. So you have those mid-level guys, mid-level big guys, high-level small guys are going after that mid-card title. And then you have, some of the smaller ones going after a cruiserweight or a light heavyweight or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah,
title, and it would be fun, I think.
for sure.
See, my only thing is WWE did 205 Live, and then before that, they had the Cruiserweight Championship. Then they took it away. Then they had it, and I'm going backwards, by the way.
Right.
And then they had the Light Heavyweight Championship. It always seems like whenever they bring it back, they take it away after a couple years.
But that's
So
because they
would that
don't
just happen
commit. Yeah, and 205 Live was, I think, a bad idea to begin with. I don't think
205
having
Live didn't
a
work.
whole no, because you have a whole roster full of guys who are under 205, and that's not what people want to see. They want to see the mixture. You want to see Brock Lesnar, and you want to see some people want to see Rey Mysterio. So
Well,
uh,
what was the rule? Early 2000s, it wasn't 205. I want to say it was 215 and
it
under.
was 215 and under. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah, yeah.
Christian was running with that belt for a while,
And,
and Matt Hardy, and
and
guys
that's what
like
I'm saying.
that.
Like those at the time, those were like the lower mid card, larger guys, and they can run in that title. You could see a Chad Gable, a Ilya Dragunov,
Dominic Mysterio.
a Dominic Mysterio. You can see any of these guys. Now Dominic, I think, has bigger, higher aspirations coming
But
soon,
he's
but
not doing anything. He could do
not yet.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. You could have him
yeah.
at those levels.
But yeah, you got those guys who are a little bit smaller, a little bit in between. Maybe not. You're not going to see that guy go up against Obafemi anytime soon and have a realistic chance. Put that guy in that division. Not to say they can't still fight outside of the division, but it gives them something to aspire to and work for and work towards.
Yep.
Everybody else
All
has
right.
15 million titles on their shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
PW. Okay, this is one that we thought we wouldn't really figure out the logistics of, but at least figured out half of it. PW Insider says the office firings from last week were 2 to 4 employees from the digital department and there may have been others from different departments as well. But I at least was able to find out that the digital department took a hit with those office firings at WWE.
Stop having typos.
No
Yeah,
shit. So,
stop using AI to
Minnesota?
make your
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to keep your job. Stop using AI to do your job because
No
otherwise they're
shit.
just gonna use AI. Stupid.
Yeah, get a couple artists to actually make your stuff.
Yeah.
No shit. I just keep saying Minnesota because I live here and I love it because now it's pissing people off and I'm like, what? We all live in Minnesota.
Ugh.
Relax.
Oh, that's great.
God, that dude's aura is
Um,
ridiculous.
this is just a blurb. I got a couple of those. I'll knock all the blurbs out. According to Adam and Aaron's favorite cousin, Brian Alvarez, Illa Dragunov will be back sooner than later. So Illa Dragunov will be back. Hey, you're hooked into it now too. You guys are cousins, so technically it's your cousin too.
It's true. I mean, sorry, Aaron. Guilty by association. Hey, I did come
The
up with
only
a.
way,
Oh, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No. Mine's off topic. Go ahead.
The only way that this is okay is if we learn something actually happened with Ilya. There's no reason for him to be off TV as long as he was, right after the Carmelo program, with how hot he was, just because. So, while I'm excited for him to come back, I'm still going to be upset if it's just some BS run around random thing for him. He should
Yeah.
be
He
off TV.
he better come back either in a title picture or a part of or leading some dope ass faction. Like that better be it. I
Yeah.
don't want to see anything else for him.
Yeah, not have his return being a 10-man over the top battle royal for a number one contender spot that he gets tossed out fourth.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to see that.
No.
Exactly.
I want to see him in that U.S. or Intercontinental title picture, or
Yep.
I want to see him in. I would love to see Ilya part of a dope ass faction of some sort. I think he could do some good
Yeah.
character work.
Oh,
So,
for sure. Especially because of his like strong style, like
hmm
have him recruit people to be like, no, we're here to kick the shit out of people,
yep.
not, you know, play fancy pants around here. Like,
I've got a
let's
vision.
wrestle.
I got no, no pun intended. I have like a thought process of what that faction could look like, and it definitely involves Rusev and Ilya. But I mean, it's something that I think is needed. You need a really good foreign antagonist in WWE if you're ever gonna get anything
For
over.
sure.
So,
Man, him and Carmelo were beating the hell out of each other, and
oh,
having
so
him
good.
just get put on the sidelines was crazy.
He's another one that's
So
like
good.
it's a Sheamus style for me, right? Like that Sheamus style. He's just not as big, but man, I love the way they just lay it in.
Yep,
I wouldn't
for
wrestle him.
sure.
Nope.
Um,
Shot.
Brian Alvarez also throws in that
Guys been
Hangman
working
Adam
overtime.
Page will also be returning to AEW very soon.
That guy's been
I
working
guess.
overtime. He's watching 2 shows a week.
Can I say something?
I,
I don't mind AEW. I honestly like it. I have a hard time with like the storyline production because I really like TV shows, and that's what got me back into WWE. Was
Hmm
that it was really like theatrical almost. So AEW is great, but it's hard for me to stay in week to week to week to week because we don't have those overarching storylines a lot of the times. But they are really overdoing this. If you lose, you don't get the title opportunity anymore. Kenny Omega and MJF are wrestling on a Dynamite with the stipulation that if Kenny Omega loses, he can never challenge for the title again. So you're going to have Cody, who's gone, who lost that. You're going to have Hangman, who lost it and hasn't been seen since. And then you're going to have Kenny Omega probably lose and also be under that stipulation. It just doesn't seem. I don't know where they're going with it if they keep doing this.
yeah, because this whole not being able to challenge for the world title ever thing didn't work when Cody did it.
Right.
It
That's
never
why people
works.
wondered if Hangman was leaving because they're like, well, Cody left. Does that mean he's leaving?
What they have to do is add can't challenge for the world title while you're the champion. So there won't be any rematches. No, instead you're taking away any chance of him ever being a champion again. I don't like it.
Right.
Well, and even beyond that, like even just saying they're overusing the while I'm because that's how WWE does it all the time. You know, while I hold this belt, you'll never have another shot. They're very good about saying that. You know what I mean in
Yeah.
WWE, but
Yeah.
and I'm sure that's what they mean. The problem with AEW is, and I agree with you, Aaron. The cohesiveness is hard to follow. I think you have to watch all of their shows to really get because people are on all shows, so they're doing like a whole like it's like a week episode and then a week
Yeah,
episode and then
that's
a
true.
week
Yeah.
episode, and it's like it is hard. It's hard to pay attention to it and keep it going, especially when a lot of their stuff just gets dropped and they end up doing dream matches kind of thing by the time it's
Yes.
pay-per-view time. It's like, well, I thought you were just feuding with this person. Now why are you fighting Kenny Omega one more time? You know what I mean? And it's just like
Yeah.
out of nowhere. So they're young though. They're a young company.
Yeah.
So eventually, I think
Man.
once Tony Khan gives up a little bit of the creative freedom, I think they'll be better off.
Yeah,
This.
Tony's sitting on the floor in his bedroom playing with his action
Yep.
figures with this fucking storytelling he's doing.
And they're not even good
And
action
then
figures. I've seen them.
Mm-mm.
Dynamite on Wednesday is a pay per view, and it's just
It's
spring
constant.
break or
Yeah.
some
It's
shit
stacked.
on Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's insane. This card he's putting together. It's wild.
And that's what they're famous for. Like, yeah, their pay-per-views are what, $40 or $50 every time there is one, but
They're also 17 hours long.
I was gonna say I could deal with paying. Like, I'm not gonna pay that much money, but I would rather pay that much money than watch a 7-hour pay per view.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Dave Meltzer says the reason Maxine Dupree's push never went anywhere is because she wasn't getting strong enough crowd reactions to her matches. I
I don't
guess.
know about that. I don't know.
I don't.
But that's
I thought she was doing fine when she was the champ. But just watching her match, would she have a match on Monday or was that last? No, it was Monday. She had a match on Monday. I thought she did really good. She's just
hell yeah.
she keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Did they put the IC title on her too early?
Yep.
Probably. But
The thing is, I didn't realize how good she was on the mic. She's really good on the mic.
Yeah.
That I learned about like the modeling faction or
Yeah.
whatever that she was part of. Like, she can really talk. And so
She's
I think
very-
she could use that as her strong suit.
Her character work is incredible. And I could see her, I would love to see her in like I don't want to be disrespectful because I'm not trying to be, but like a manager style role, but not really a manager, more of like the head of the faction. But she's, you know what I mean? She's just talking for him. And, you know,
she's the Don Callis.
she's the Don Callis with hands. You know what I mean? Like she's Don Callis, but I can go too. You know what I mean? And so it's
Yeah.
like, you know, I'll get my guys after the guys, but if one of those women step up back there, I'll take them out too. I'd love to see that from Maxine.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Hey,
Not 25 wrestlers.
Right.
off topic a little bit. What the
Don
fuck
Callis.
are the Death Riders doing with this spinning huddle thing? Because I get secondhand embarrassment watching it.
What is this? I haven't seen this.
They do like a rugby huddle before their match, and they start spinning and chanting. And I've already seen one guy completely fall the fuck down live on TV while doing it. And I'm just getting Moxley won't even do it.
Oh, he doesn't
I'm just
do it.
fucking. I haven't seen the videos that I saw of it. Mox was just standing on the outside, and when the guy fell, Mox just looked at him and went
I'm
and
gonna
walked
check
off
that
camera.
out.
I'm like,
On the flip side of that, though, speaking of spinning, Bang Bang Club's entrance where they spin around them and they land on Jay White. Oh man, that's dope. I like their entrance.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
hey,
like
I'm
that.
repping AEW today. We got
Oh, yeah.
Dustin Rhodes, baby.
Oh man,
Dude, I watched that match recently, him and Cody. So good.
I cried.
That thing was
I'm a
blood.
grown man admitting I cried at the end of that fucking match. I watched it live.
That was fantastic.
I had ordered that pay-per-view. I watched it live.
Yeah, really good stuff.
All right, here we go. PW Insider says Mike Santana is now officially done with TNA after Slammiversary. He will not be at TV tapings this week in New York, and it still remains expected he will sign with WWE. Are we fucking joking, neighbor? Can you guys hear that?
yeah.
Sound like an industrial lawnmower.
Jesus Christ. He has a fucking patch of lawn this fucking wide over there. What is it? Really?
Boys, did you see? I don't think you saw. I'll have to steal the picture, man. I got the ride lawnmower going. I got it up and going today. Yeah, I had oh, you did see it? I had the kids up on it. Oh man,
Oh yeah.
boom, 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 boom. I was excited. It felt like the motorcycle a little bit back there, you know. I was like, all right, little twin engine action,
Hell yeah.
All right.
little two-stroke action.
Santana, we talked about it before. He'll be fine. Bring him to NXT.
Yeah, NXT though. Bring him to NXT.
Yes. Yep.
NXT. Nikki Blackheart debuted on Tuesday's NXT, but the Gangrel-trained wrestler wasn't named when she attacked Tatum Paxley at the end of the show. Your guys' cousin, Brian Alvarez, says that was because some trademark things are still pending, and she'll likely have a name by next week. False Finish adds to claims that Blackheart will use the name Rena Vulcan. Don't like the name.
God awful.
That's not great.
Just
Which WWE
keep Blackheart.
filed.
Yeah, Nikki Blackheart is so good.
It's bad.
I don't know why because they need to own it. They have to own it.
Right.
That's why, and I hate it. Not that burp. That burp wasn't in there.
It was a cool
WWE filed that trademark back on June 8th, which I swear to God I had done on this show.
You did. I think so.
Because I always bring up the trademarks that are pending for WWE. When her signing was announced, Blackheart was introduced as Nicole Martinez, and she's worked dark matches at the PC as just Martinez. So, I still think Nikki Blackheart would have been the best name to go with. But.
Of course. I'll say this, though, that a lot of people are kind of getting after her about that little slip, that little botch there. But I've had a lot of weight on my shoulders before where my knees gave out a little bit. And I'm telling you, I didn't recover that well. I didn't recover that well at all. So to see her just put a hand down and get her back up, I was like, that's kind of gangster. So it'll be interesting. Her versus Zarya in the future is going to be great.
Yeah, for sure. I don't mind that stuff. Give me some realness.
Yeah.
If you put a human on your back, that's going to happen. You know?
It should be heavy. Like it should. Yeah.
She fell and gave up and rolled out and it looked weird. Okay, then you criticize it. But she did so good at making it part of the moment.
Yeah, she muscled her up. It's fine.
Exactly.
Before anybody asks, yes, I'm drinking Clamato straight out of the bottle. Don't judge me.
I mean,
what's Tatum doing?
CM Punk does it on accident.
I think maybe she's the last.
He does.
So.
I think this is the last stepping stone for Tatum to go main roster.
Mm-hmm.
It's either she goes up or she's sucked back in. I really hope it was the send away.
She needs to go to the main roster, man. She's too fucking good.
So good. That cemetery driver or whatever it's called, I love that picture.
I'm begging for a good faction. I need a good faction shakeup, and she'd be great and one.
All right. So now I know that Brian Alvarez is your guys' cousin. Does that mean that Dave Meltzer's your uncle?
That's Papa.
Because Brian Alvarez is Dave Meltzer's son. So is that Uncle Dave?
Hey, he's our dad and our uncle. Figure that out.
Okay. Well, he has news. The AEW Championship match between MJF and Kenny Omega next week at Dynamite Beach Break was originally planned to take place at the Redemption pay-per-view. His son, Brian Alvarez, says the change was made fairly recent, and it's not clear why. And we pretty much covered everything on that one already. We don't agree with it.
Yeah, I don't know if you have this, but speaking of Meltzer, you see that he still hasn't graded the Mercedes Monet match. Adam, I know you think that's fine. You probably give it 1 star, but he gave everything from this Forbidden Door, like, I swear to God, like 4 or higher, with some matches going above 5, but he hasn't rated the Mercedes match. He says, it's the one match I need to go watch at home on my TV or something.
It's because he's trying to find a way to give Mercedes Moné higher than what he's ever given anybody before, and he's got to come up with what bullshit he's going to use to justify it. So he's like, I got to go home, I got to talk to my wife, you know what I mean? I got to, do some.
Or he
shit.
knows it was a total shit show of a match, but Tony Khan's paying his ass under the table, which we all fucking know he is. And he's like, I got to go home. I got to take some notes to figure out how I can make this a 3.5 to 4 star match, even though it was worth about that toilet paper I wiped with about an hour before the show.
Well, the problem is he's also got to go home. He's got to mouthwash the taste of Tony Khan's balls out of his mouth, and then he can think clearly.
Floss to get the hair out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Tony Khan doesn't manscape for sure.
Tony's natural, baby. Tony's
all natural Tony.
Tony's natty, and I'm not talking about roids. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and he also might be having Natty on his roster pretty soon. So. Natty Neidhart.
Oh,
It could
Jesus
happen.
Christ.
wild.
It might. There was rumors going around that Natty has. Oh shit! Me and Cassie were reading the biggest rumors that people, or the craziest rumors that people believe, and one of them was that Natalia has a lifelong contract with WWE as a "I'm sorry that we killed your uncle."
Jesus.
That was one of them, and I was like, people fucking believe that?
Jesus.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
It is a little weird that she's formed a faction in NXT. I don't know.
I
She's
mean,
Natty. She can do whatever
it
she
could be
wants.
true. I don't know. I doubt it though. I don't think so. But what the fuck do I know? All right. There were some good ones on there, though. I'll have Cassie send you guys the link because a lot of them I was like, well, where's Macho Man bang Stephanie when she was 17?
Oh
Didn't
my
pop
god.
up once. So this was all new shit. Because I was waiting for that one, and it never came up. But yeah, it was interesting. There were some where I got like legitimately pissed off. I was like, are these people that fucking what is this, Reddit? What are we doing here?
Hey man, some things get exposed on Reddit. It's crazy.
Say there's some shit, but I'm talking about certain what do they call them? Not pages. They call them subreddits. Certain
Subreddits, yeah.
subreddits are just full of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. And then there's other subreddits where I'm like, dude, this is my home.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It all depends on which fucking rabbit hole you go down. And some of these, I was like, I know which one they went down. All right. All right. PW Insider says it was actually WWE who blurred out Braun Breaker's bloody face on the Night of Champions replay on Netflix. The edits that WWE made also replaced holy shit chants with this is awesome. So this is WWE's doing because everybody was giving Netflix heat going, dude, you have the fucking Walking Dead on your shit and you're going to blur out a bloody face? No, it was WWE. They're going right back to being fuckers, and I'm glad I buy DVDs still.
So I'm glad you brought this up because I was watching I'm almost done with the 80s and the wrestling I've been talking about, watching the old shows, and so sometimes the old WWF is a little rough in the 80s. I like the WCW, but then I need to come forward and watch some more modern stuff. And so the other night I watched Eddie Guerrero and JBL 2004 Judgment Day. Bro, that was a gnarly match, and that's on Netflix, and it's all there. So
I know.
This whole
I don't get it either.
new age change of what's going on. Like, you advertise the product, you aired the product, you air the product on this platform. So why are you then changing it after that? I don't get it.
Maybe it's because they think only old heads like us are going to go back and rewatch those classics, and they're more worried about kids rewatching a pay-per-view they missed recently. That's the only justification I can think of, and it's like, my 4-year-old loves Chucky, right? Like, she's seen some shit, so a bloody face is fine.
Yeah, but it's not like this stuff doesn't happen to kid shows either. Like, oh, this kid fell down and scraped his knee. It's a little bloody in a Y7 show. Who cares? So I don't know. It's a little weird that it's coming from WWE. I don't know what they're trying to do with it. I don't see the point. So I don't know.
Oh, we brought out the weed whacker, eh, bud? Fuck. All right. There were multiple fan accounts that indicated Kyle Fletcher was injured and vomited at AEW Collision taping this week. However, your reliable cousin, Brian Alvarez, was told that Fletcher was not hurt and he did not have a concussion. Because immediately, what do you think of when somebody appears to be hurt and then throws up?
Concussion. Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck, dude. The worst concussion I ever had, I was at Ryder's Cliff in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and get this, the next day a kid died there.
Jesus.
So I was trying to do a running front flip into the Chippewa River, and the last step I took, there was no cliff left. So I just fell off into the water. I had a spot this big that was black on my right kidney, and I hit my head so hard. You've hit your head where you see that big flash of white that lasts like 3 seconds. I could have drowned. Yeah, I was concussed. I was coughing up blood, puking. So I was concussed out of my mind. And then I went home, and my dad's like, well, are you pissing blood? And I was like, No. He goes, you be all right. You be all right. Watch TV or something. The next day,
Yeah.
the next day, this kid in my class went there, and there was a rope swing also at Ryder's Cliff. But here's the cliff, here's the tree. The rope swing's here, and you'd kind of push off the cliff and go in. He didn't let go, hit the cliff, went down, and drowned. They couldn't find his body in time. So that scared me to my fucking core, dude. Like, still, I think about it. I was like, that river wanted somebody, and they must have spit me out going, no, you guys suffer some more, motherfucker. We'll take someone else.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, CM Punk hasn't come back to lose the title on the biggest stage yet. You got to go through that. So we're going to make sure you stay around for that one, bud.
But just wild. Anyway, it's speculated that it was just a small case of dehydration. So anybody that's worried about Kyle Fletcher being hurt or concussed or anything else, he's already passed all protocols. He was just dehydrated. Allegedly. This is Brian Alvarez saying it, not me. Dirty Dave was told that after Eric Young was released by TNA this week, he will join NXT as a player coach, just like Sean Spears. So he's going to be wrestling on top of coaching people at the PC and probably producing matches.
That's what he always should be doing, for sure.
Yeah. I still don't understand the reasoning of letting him go from TNA when he's like a grizzled vet of your company, like has done so much for you guys. Do you think it's pay? Do you think it was pay?
It's so hard to know. With you talking about the amount of people they want to bring in, it could just be them wanting to change things up.
Younger talent. All right. I think this is the last one I have from your uncle, and I don't want to. Yeah, you know what? I'll save that one for last because we've heard too much from Dave in a row now. False Finish claims that the current Bloodline story is expected to extend past WrestleMania 43. Shit. F4W Online's Dave Meltzer adds that Zilla Fatu is expected to start soon in WWE, and it sounds like he will begin working in NXT before being called up and join the Bloodline. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to avoid Dave for you guys. You guys got to hear that at the cookouts and everything all the time. I can't imagine.
Just Thanksgiving. He doesn't come around any other time.
Yeah, right. Not the little stuff. We talked about Zilla before, wondering about if he was going to skip the line because of the
Didn't we all say he needs to go to NXT? Wasn't that like last week or the week before? We were all like, he needs to go to NXT first.
Right. So hopefully he does. We'll see. Sola did it, and it was fine. The Bloodline running that far, if they make it intriguing, I'm here for it. If they don't, then it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough sledding. I don't know if you have anything on this, but I saw that the Roman Reigns Oba match was being put off to try to make it as big as it could be. That could be the Bloodline running to WrestleMania to get that match, but I don't know. We'll see.
I did see something about that. I was just filling up pages too much, so I was like, I'm going to leave it off. This is the last story, by the way.
I agree with it, though. I agree with holding that match off because it doesn't make sense right now. Who do you have lose? You don't have Roman lose. You don't have Roman lose not at WrestleMania. That doesn't make any sense. And you cannot
we're
have
all
Oba
trying
lose.
to make sense of Oba saying, take the title match later anyway, so that makes it make sense.
Well, and I almost think it's kind of gangster of Oba, to just be like, hey, I ain't even worried about the title. I'm going to get my title. I got the king. I'm the king right now. I'm going to run with that. So...
Oh, and I agree. I think people are looking at it the wrong way. Where it's like, I've seen so many memes of Cody Rhodes, King of the Ring, championship. Who was the last King of the Ring?
The last one was
Was it Cody? Who was the year before then? Either way, the last two King of the Rings cashed it in and won the belt, and then it shows Oba with the stupid fucking 3 dragon head with the face, and it's like, I want Brock. And it's like, okay, but he also made it sound like that title, well, he didn't even make it sound, he said, that title will always be there for me to take. Not have a chance at it. He said take.
I'll take it when I want it.
Yeah.
Which is what
I think I think it's more gangster than anything. I agree with Frank.
Gangster as shit. It is gangster as shit.
In 24.
It's Gunther. Yeah, there you go. All right, last one. And What the fuck? Okay, it's everything we just talked about. So we're done.
All
It,
right,
it
cool.
was it was literally the Obafemi. It was always a plan. I'll read it still. The Observer said WWE's plan was for Obafemi, or for Obafemi, was always to win King of the Ring, but to turn down his title shot at Reigns for a match with Lesnar. The goal is to create Reigns versus Femi as the biggest match possible, which he could. It's what you said. I guess I did write it down. Yeah, you weird as fuck. It's like you read my notebook from the screen.
No, man.
But yeah,
Did Dave say it?
it was the Observer. So
Oh, I
yeah,
was saying, if Dave said it. That's why we have it.
Yeah, and we'll talk about King and Queen of the Ring quickly and around the horn here coming up. But
yeah.
yeah, it's.
Oh, it's shot time, eh, boys?
Yep, I got my Jack.
Got my Jack. You let Claire know
And
some of
I
us.
drank my Jack in a Bloody Mary last night like a fucking asshole. So
You let Claire
I
know
have
some of us
vodka.
know how to follow directions, and the other one is Tyler.
I will.
So
It was dark.
yeah. Well, now and Tyler's racist. So
Oh my god. Yeah, with this haircut too, they're gonna fucking believe it. All right.
hey, what was Washington D.C. like yesterday?
What happened in Washington?
I don't know. You guys were in like white masks, and you didn't see the
Did
Patriot
something
front.
happen?
Yeah, you didn't see the
Dude, I
Patriot
don't watch the
front?
news.
It was just a march. It wasn't like anything happened, but it was like an alt-right neo-Nazi group had like 400
What the
members
fuck,
marching on
dude? Our
DC.
meetings are on Wednesdays. What is going on?
They didn't tell you? Oh,
No.
you were watching Dynamite. Stop watching AEW.
Oh shit.
You'll be alright.
Check his email.
You know, you know as well
What
as
the
I do that
fuck,
Brody
dude?
King
People
would
are
be pissed
so.
if you.
The Grand Wizard, you mean? The Grand Wizard was
Oh,
upset with me?
oh man,
God.
listen, it,
By
it
the
was
way,
wild though.
what a name to call them, the Grand Wizard. The fucker doesn't do magic. What are we doing here?
It just sucks because you can never say like like Grandmaster, Grand Wizard. Now you're always like, damn, I don't know if I should. But Grand Wizard is kind of a dope name. You know what I mean? Like
That's a wrestling name.
if yeah, if I was
1992 WWF
if
wrestling name.
if I was playing
Dude, there
D&D,
is.
which I would like to do someday. So I need to find some people that'll play D&D with me. I need it to happen.
I'll play.
But all
I
right,
like
cool.
that shit. I'll play.
But if I was playing D&D, I would want to be known as the Grand Wizard if I was unknowingly about all the other annotations of that. But that's what I would want to be known as if I was leading the pack. So it sucks. It sucks that they stole it from us. It's a good phrase.
There was one wrestler in the 80s or late 70s. I want to say it was early 80s, though. His name was The Final Solution. He
Oh,
came out in the
God.
mask and everything else.
Jesus.
And, like, people were fucking rioting and
Oh,
picketing
my
and everything
goodness.
else, and he had to change his name to just The Solution.
That's
I don't
fine.
know if that's better because he already basically said what his final solution was, and now he's like, it's just The Solution.
It's just
We're-
we're gonna keep going after this. That's what that changes to at that point. And on that note, let's take some Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels, and tequila.
Tangents brought to you by Kayfabe Marks.
There we go.
All right, let's do this.
Jack, because what's more American than that? A 4th of July.
If we weren't canceled before, we sure are now.
Oh,
What's the name of that the store you went to
Oh, kick ass.
with the shot glass?
We lost that sponsorship already.
Yeah, they're gone. They're out of here. They're like, did they say Final Solution and Grand Wizard in the same episode?
yeah, I told the story.
We can't sponsor them. We're gonna start getting. I'll tell you what, though. I bet we start getting reached out to by like Dude Wipes and Oath Keepers or something.
I fucking
Oh, yeah.
dude, I'll switch from dry to wet wipe for sure.
I bet. What's that one? What's the that Black Rifle Coffee? I bet they reach out after
Oh,
this. I bet they send us some coffee for days after this show.
Oh,
God damn, I can't fucking drink it.
Nick Fuentes is coming on in 2 weeks.
Oh, man. You were talking about old wrestlers. I'm stuck in the Red Rooster vortex of old WWF right now. I can't get that guy off my screen watching these pay-per-views.
Red
Red
Rooster.
Rooster. Oh, he's
Oh,
so good.
Oh, Terry
wait,
Taylor, yeah.
wait till you get to the what was the ice dude?
Glacier.
Glacier. When
Oh
he
goodness.
wait till you get to the Glacier vignettes section of where you're at because it goes on for like a year and a half before you ever see him.
Okay, that's wild.
Yeah, oh, it's crazy. It is that I used to watch this guy. He did Raw. He did the Monday Night Wars on YouTube. I never
Uh-huh.
finished it. I'm gonna go back eventually, but he goes
British
through.
dude?
Yeah, he goes through all
Yep,
of
I
the
watch him.
like week to week. Every episode is 1 week, and he goes through all of the Monday Night Wars from start to finish. Um,
Yeah, it's called Reliving the War.
that's what it is. Yeah, reliving the wars.
Yep.
I haven't finished it yet, but I really want to. I got to get back into that groove though.
Sure.
Yeah, that guy's the shit. He also does classic wrestling video game reviews and stuff
Oh,
too.
he's
Like
so good.
he does a lot of shit, dude. His
He's so good.
videos are awesome.
So before we
Alright, you
transition,
guys ready
oh,
for
sorry,
me
go
to
ahead.
go?
Yep. I was gonna say really quick though, two things. One, I'm getting ready to watch
Yep.
Sheamus versus Roman for the title with
Nice.
Vince on the sidelines there. Um, Sheamus was the champion. He's going, I don't know what happens here, but anyway, the other thing is I did come up with a question. So when you're ready for me to drop mine, I'll drop mine. But
Okay.
I
Sounds
kind of
good.
forgot it
Perfect.
now, and I need to remember it again. So
Well, if you don't, I have one, but it's
all
up to
right,
you.
cool. I do have one for you if I remember it.
All right. We didn't review this or anything, but we did talk about Great American Bash. It happened right after our episode last week. We got every match correct, except Adam picked Naraku for the championship.
Right.
Besides that, we had every match correct. It was a really good card. It wasn't like super surprising or anything, but I think it was a very enjoyable set of matches for them.
Yeah. Let me just add this. I totally redeemed myself.
Yes,
All right?
It doesn't count if
I got
everybody
back on
does
the
it.
horse.
If everybody does it, it doesn't count. You got to do it when one of us, two of us don't do it.
there you go.
All right. I'm not gonna let you get this one yet.
All right, we're gonna do 45 seconds this time because I felt like 30 was a little fast last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
If it's
Hey, can
longer,
we hear how loud the bell is this time? Because I wasn't catching it a lot of times.
a little better?
I didn't hear it at all.
Oh, why is it not coming through? Nothing?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, I don't know why. Because I have it set everything the way it was before. So we may just have to skip the belt this week.
It's all right.
Sad.
We could always add
Aaron,
it in.
can you say ding ding then every time?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I could always add the bell in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, I can do that. I have no issue with it. Yeah, this is all set up as the same as it was before, so that's mild.
I'm wondering, did we not hear it before? I don't remember if I heard it before. No,
I was hearing it.
I got pretty saucy.
I-
So
Yeah, I was hearing it at the beginning, but I wouldn't hear the end one.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, maybe this will play through. We'll check it out. Anyway, which one of you guys wants to go first this week for Run the Bell?
Adam.
yep, I'll take it.
Question, or you want me to do the other one I have for you?
No, I don't know it.
Do you want me to set a timer or something? You got a timer?
I have the timer, yeah.
Let me think
Okay.
for just a second. What were we talking about at this time? Nope, don't remember. Go ahead and do yours. If I remember it, I'll throw it in at the end as an extra.
All right. Adam's going first on this one. 45 seconds for who survives cuts longer, Austin Theory or Joe Hendry?
Oh, Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry for sure. I think Joe Hendry's way more versatile than Austin Theory in terms of what they can do with him. Austin Theory is very one dimensional. He's a very good wrestler. That's it. I mean, he is not very good on the mic. He hasn't been a very good stablemate for different factions. And honestly, quite frankly, I don't know that he's outshown anybody in the ring all that much. I really don't understand why Austin Theory is still here. Not to be, I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I know I kind of am, but Joe Hendry for sure, I think would last before Austin Theory, or he should. He should for sure.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. You were right on time.
Sweet.
All right, I will go next on this one. Yeah, I think Austin Theory gets cut before Joe Hendry. You could tell they want to do something with Joe Hendry, but they're a little stuck between is it funny and odd or is it real? That segment with the Street Profits and that song was just not good at all, unfortunately. So hopefully they can bring it back and get Joe Hendry something good. But I think this is like the what third or fourth time Austin Theory's been a part of something that hasn't gone great, and it's not always his fault. But I don't see him getting past, you know, whatever the next Black Monday is for WWE. I don't see him getting past it with the vision falling apart as well. So I think Austin Theory, sorry, but your days are limited.
His character
But Jade,
in his character in The Way when they had that was dope. I didn't like the whole faction. I thought that whole thing was stupid, but his character in that was really, really good. If they could have captured that somewhere else, it would have been fine.
sure. All right, go ahead,
Sorry,
Tyler.
Tyler. Go ahead.
Um, I think Austin Theory was like one of Vince McMahon's last like babies.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? He was one of the last ones. His golden boys. I think Triple H knows that, and I think Triple H is trying to appease his father-in-law as long as he can. But he's also this isn't on Theory as much as everybody thinks it is. He's playing whatever character they give him to a T. They're just giving him shit characters.
Yeah.
This is that, and I am picking he would be gone before Hendry. Hendry's too new. He's too over with the entire world. Yeah, I'll agree that the last Joe Hendry concert kind of blew chunks, but I think they're just trying to get the Street Profits over more than they were trying to picture Henry.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
no, I think
Yeah, I was just gonna say really quick. I'll tell you this. I would much rather watch a bad Joe Hendry concert than watch a Austin Theory promo. That dude cannot cut a promo for the. They talked about Roman back in the day, but Theory's way worse. He's so
it
bad.
sucks.
He's
It sucks that you
so
said
bad.
that, but it's rough.
He's
It's
so bad. Like it's
it,
like he stumbled over. I'm like I know those are your words. I know because nobody would write that simply. Like I know those are your words, and you're still stumbling over them. He's so bad.
or you can tell like he's like, oh, I got this line. I'm gonna say this line, and
Yeah, he's waiting
the
for
crowd's
that.
gonna do it,
Yep.
and then he says it, and then the crowd doesn't do anything, and it's like, oh shoot, this
He's
is
a
not
bad
gonna work.
comedian, right? Like he said, he's going for the punchline, and he hits that
Give me
punchline
two
hard.
seconds.
Can't do it. I really need to remember what this thing because it was a good one. I really need to remember what it was. Hmm.
Oh, your topic
My
you had?
question. My question was good because I was gonna ask it, and then I was like, no, hold that. Wait until the thing, and I should have written. I got my computer right here. I should have written it down. I
Yeah,
did.
gotta put that on wax, as they say.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Keep
It
it on
was.
wax.
I promise you, it was a good one. All right, I promise you, it
You'll
was good.
remember it.
Trust me, bro.
You'll remember
Trust me, bro. It was a good one.
it. Yeah. All right. So the next one, I'm gonna start here, especially because this is one that I don't know what you guys think about it, or if you have thought about it, but I was thinking about it recently. The topic is: should Rey Mysterio be losing more matches? Um, this came across because he recently beat Ethan Page on Raw, I think it was, in a match. Rey Mysterio is great. We all love him. We all pop for the 619. He is, 80 years old doing things people that are 20 aren't doing in the ring, and it's super cool, and we love it. But at this point, he's a general manager in AAA. He's apparently part of the LWO if they're still around. He's part of whatever this Ray Phoenix, Dragon Lee, Penta situation is in WWE. And yet he goes out there and is beating these guys like Ethan Page, who should be getting over. They should be building their resume. They should be working towards the titles. And on a random throwaway Raw, you're beating someone like Ethan. I just don't quite understand what they're doing with Ray in the ring and the storylines. Um, that is the end of mine. Tyler, you can go ahead and next.
All right. I think that Ray was losing matches for, unless it was against Dom, for what about year and a half straight. It's almost like they're having him win matches as like a I'm sorry you had to lose all those matches, but he's beating people that are supposed to be up and coming stars. It'd be one thing if he was going against Sheamus or Rusev or something else, but he's kicking Ethan Page's ass. It doesn't make sense. Ethan Page is supposed to be our next big, like, fucking... He's supposed to be our MJF. That's what I feel like they're trying to make Ethan Page in WWE, and if that's what they're doing a piss poor job of it.
I never thought of that. I like what you just said. He should be WWE's MJF right now. Yeah, 100%. That's a really good comparison. All right, go ahead, Adam.
I'm gonna save you some time on your clock. Should Rey Mysterio lose? Yes. That's all.
Yeah, but I know why. Fuck.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's all.
If he's in a fun match, something centered around luchadors, whatever, okay, he's winning it. But
Nope.
if he's
Lose.
part of these storylines with the title with Ethan Page in a Continental Championship or something, yeah, he should be losing these to some other people into this.
Rey Mysterio should not be running matches right now. It's crazy. It's stupid. There's so many people sitting on the bench. There's no reason that Rey Mysterio should be running matches. Go to AAA. Try not to fuck up what Undertaker's been doing. All right. And
try not to mess up what Corey Graves is doing on commentary.
Oh my God.
Corey Graves says 2 things great. Rey Mysterio says 3 things wrong.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Corey Graves is on another level. I just to divert just a second because I didn't give any time to Ray and I refuse to. Corey Graves, after that little like bitch fit he threw about moving to NXT, the dude has really been showing why he should never have been moved to NXT. Like, and I gotta give him a round of applause because you can throw a bitch fit if you can back up the reason you're throwing a bitch fit. Tyler, you remember that at Straightforward.
I remember. We reported on it here. That was early days.
You remember at Straightforward, as a manager, I used to say, if you want to complain, you better back this shit up, right? Like, if you're going to complain, you better go out there and perform if I put you in the conditions that you say I need to put you into, right?
I almost got fired once by you.
Yeah, that was a sad day. It wasn't the hot dog food truck day. I was already upset. They didn't have my favorite sandwich at Quick Trip, and you were fucking up. So I was pretty frustrated that day. I was pretty mad. I'm pretty sure it was a Monday, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't the hot dog Mondays, and I loved hot
You brought me in the office, and you went, no, just sit down. You sat down, and you hit fucking play on my last call, and it was a lady going, hello? And I hung the phone up, and you went, what the fuck was that?
Can I listen? Listen, I know that my boss watches this, but if a really like high value call center job comes up, can I clip this and let them know that I am an effective manager? I was like,
I never hung up on somebody ever again after that. I know that.
We got to bring these straightforward stories to the new pod when I get it running. Now that I've switched it up, but listen, it was good stuff. But honestly, Rey Mysterio, mad respect to him. He's been doing it for a very, 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 very long time. But now it's time for him to take a step, do his other things. Unless it comes for his retirement match and he wants Dom, I don't want to see him in the ring again. I just don't need to.
Sure, makes sense. All right, Adam, you're starting this next one off.
Can't wait. Tyler is, yeah.
It's time.
Me, this is my turn to start.
Okay, this one is yours, so I'm expecting a little bit of a hot take here. I hope 45 seconds is enough for you.
Oh, boy.
Becky Lynch rank in the current women's division? She's been on
about 13th.
She's been on a bit of a hiatus since the Intercontinental Championship run. We're waiting to see what she does next. Go ahead and back that up, Tyler. Where do you think she belongs?
All right, and now this is just me. I think Becky Lynch is a good wrestler. I don't think Becky Lynch does the best job of making who she's wrestling look good unless they're also a top-tier wrestler. Becky Lynch is an A-tier wrestler, but unless she's wrestling another A-tier wrestler, that match doesn't look A-tier. Which means when they're putting her with all these new up-and-comers, the match looks like shit. Hell, the match didn't look that great with AJ Lee, 1 out of the 3 of them. And I think saying that she's the best wrestler ever was probably one of the worst things that they could have done for her, because now more than just me are coming out and saying, I don't have enough time to name the people, but I would say at least Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan are far above Becky.
All right, Adam, go ahead.
Really? Tyler, this is this is asinine. This is absolutely ridiculous. You are out of control. Okay, I understand. I understand that her and her husband put a beating on your boyfriend and his wife. All right, but
But did they
uh,
win?
it doesn't matter. They put a beating on him. What I am telling you is it Becky Lynch's fault that other people aren't as good as her?
No,
Is it her
but she's supposed to
responsibility
bring
to?
talent up.
Oh my goodness! No, it is not her responsibility to bring them up to her level. It is their
If
responsibility to
you're
reach
called the
that level.
best wrestler in the world, yes, it is.
I promise you, with everything I have, with everything I have.
Go ahead and go.
All right, I got one last. I'll do one more. I promise you, with
Oh,
everything I have,
this is good.
in those same matches with Rhea Ripley, they would have been just as disconjointed and just as sloppy. I guarantee you, if not more so, because Becky
Because
is
Becky's bad.
Becky's really, really, really good at minimizing like other people's mistakes. Maybe not so much at stopping them, but minimizing them. I don't think Rhea's is good at that. Rhea's just good at blowing through people.
Please, Adam, preach it. That's
I can give you that one. Rhea is good at blowing through people. That's for sure.
Yeah, but she
But she
doesn't
does
raise
still
anybody.
put on 4 or 5-star class
So,
out of our sixes, of course.
so would
But
Becky if she was
man,
wrestling for the world title every week? You know what I mean?
yeah, I would say I would agree with that. Her being in the Intercontinental picture
It's different.
has dropped her stock quite a bit. But they put that on her to raise that up and to give 5-star matches to younger talent that are coming up, and she couldn't do it.
I'm gonna let Aaron go on this one.
I disagree. I think she did. That Lyra program, fantastic. Every match, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm a Lyra fan because of those matches with Becky. Maxine won the title. It probably wasn't that great. We saw the reign after not being that great, but I popped when Maxine won because it was this Becky match. AJ Lee, sorry Tyler, I could care less she was coming back. It was part of the Becky program. I was in for it. So Becky Lynch in WWE right now, give me her over Tiffany. Give me her over Alexa Bliss. Give me her over God. I'm trying to think of Stephanie, I'm sorry, give me Becky Lynch in those spots above these other women in WWE. I'm here for it. She's gonna go crazy like she always does, and I'm out of time, but man, Becky Lynch, Tyler, she's the truth. I'm sorry.
I forgot to give my
All
ranking.
right,
I forgot to give my ranking.
hold on.
Okay, you first, Tyler. Go
All right,
ahead.
all right.
No, go ahead, Tyler.
This is why I made this segment. Because we were going to have conversations like this honestly, and the internet is going to have their way with it. Are they going to have their way with me or you two?
Yeah.
I think we're both going to take lumps for this.
But
I'll probably take more.
I want to say this. I
But-
didn't get my ranking. I'm putting her at number 2. I think she's number 2 only to EO, right? EO's number 1. I put Becky at number 2. And the reason, and I'll leave you and the internet and them IWC punk asses with this last statement, all right? How many botches did Becky have?
She fixed more than she had.
That's it for me, right? Like she runs clean matches 100% of the time. Other people don't. But how many people does she protect that we don't even think about or know about? That's just that. We'll leave it. I'll leave it. My statements are done. Tyler, you can have the last word. It's your show.
Well, that's another thing is, yeah, so, okay, we got the Sol Ruka one, and she fucking slipped and fucked up. But the Nikki Bella one, Becky wasn't in her spot. So that botch is on Becky, not Nikki.
I'll give her 1. I'll give her 1. 1.
And it's just, I think Becky's great. Don't fucking shoot me. I'm sorry. I think she's great. I just don't think she's the best. And Io was another one that I put above Becky, along with Stephanie Vacquier, along with Bianca Belair, along with Rhea Ripley, along with Liv Morgan. There are people in the company, personally, that I believe are better.
I put Liv and Rhea just behind her, not by much. I'm not talking like it's a big gap or anything. I'm just saying I just think Becky still to this day, she's box office. And to this day, even with her in the Intercontinental title program, every match she ran could have been a main event.
I don't know this. Has Rhea and Becky have they had programs?
Ooh,
I don't think so.
if they did, it
Because
wasn't. It wasn't like just them. It was in like a. It was in like a.
they're so different. They're so different as people, as wrestlers, as characters, as everything.
Yeah.
That I think it would work really well. But granted, Rhea's injury is a whole other topic. We could probably spend 30 minutes on another.
Jesus Christ, yeah, still don't know what the fuck's
I
even
just saw.
wrong.
Yeah.
I just saw Big E win the title, so
Oh.
I am. Tyler, do you remember that? Do you remember when he won?
Yeah, I do.
I am. I'm over the moon right now, just seeing it again. I was so happy that day. Oh man, I've never been so happy.
Oh,
And I'm pretty sure. What year was that? I'm pretty sure that was the same year the Nationals won the title too in MLB, and I was
Yes.
really?
2019. 2019.
Rhea Ripley
Yeah.
went against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania XL, and Rhea successfully retained against Becky Lynch. But you know what's crazy is, and it's 2024, I was actively watching WWE. I don't remember it.
I don't remember it either.
Interesting. Huh.
I honestly, for me, all of the Liv versus Rhea stuff really was like so big. I forgot a lot of stuff that
That's fair. Yeah.
she
It
did.
overshadows a lot, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got Judgment Day, you have Dom, you have all this stuff that overshadows
Yeah.
it. All right, Adam. Let's go around here. Your first topic, or sorry, your first go at this topic is, what do you think Kendall Gray's ceiling in WWE is?
Well, the more I watch Kendall Gray, the more I don't think it's really limited. I think Kendall Gray is going to be somebody who's in that conversation that we were just having. Like I want Kendall Gray to be the one where we're like, is she one, two, three, or four? Like I think she could be there. And her partner too. I mean, I think both of them are really, 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 really good. Kendall Gray will go as far as WWE lets her. I'll leave it at that.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna start mine. Um, I think she's fantastic in the
Mhm.
ring. Like we just saw Laney Reed beat um, the Bella twin. Sorry, Brie Bella.
Brie.
It was a great match. I think Laney Reed is fantastic. We've never seen anyone come up that fast as Laney Reed. Kendall Gray's the next one coming. You know, if I think she'll stay in NXT for a little bit, just for the sake of staying there. But the fact that they put this championship on her means that she's coming sooner than later. She has a little bit of work to do with character, a little bit of work to do with like engaging the crowd and things like that. But as far as wrestling goes, I think there's a chance that we look back in 20 years and we're like, Kendall Gray's the best wrestler we've ever seen. She's like Kurt Angle light. And she's doing stuff that we've never seen for the women. So,
I agree with that.
you
Yeah.
can go ahead on Tyler for you.
All right. So if WWE doesn't fumble her, it's exactly what I was going to say. I think she could be the female Kurt Angle. She's amazing. I haven't seen a bad match with her yet. My only question, really, honestly, because I know Maxine earned it, but Kendall does it better. Who's getting rid of dropping the straps and fucking somebody up? They can't have two women doing that.
Well, they got every
And I
guy
think-
doing it.
Do you think so?
They got Damian Priest does it.
Shit.
Braun does it. Gable does it. Anybody was trying?
Yeah, I guess
Boys
that's not
Keys,
really
yeah.
trademarked anymore to one guy.
No,
Yeah,
everybody. Undertaker
I still
used to
think
do it.
Kendall does it better though. When
Yeah.
her straps go down, I get nervous compared to when Maxine's go
That's
down. I
because
go, all right, we're
Maxine's
gonna see a
straps go
finish.
down and she does a snap neck. You know what I mean? Like that's not like you're supposed to do like the finisher.
Yeah.
Finish the fucking match, Maxine. That is my one gripe with her in that last one this week was she put the straps down and then did like a grapple. Like I was like, what are you doing? What's the point of
Yeah.
that?
Final thought: I think Kendall Gray could be a women's world champion if they let her.
She's
And
got
I think she has
go-to
all the tools to do it.
Yep.
She's got all the tools to do it.
All right, next one. 45 seconds is not going to be a lot for this one. It's a little bit big of a topic. So I'm going to start it and go ahead and give me what you got. King and Queen of the Ring in the booking, was the King and Queen of the Ring booking tournament worth the end goal or the end matches that they came up with? All I'm gonna say is that I love the matches. Well, actually, sit back. I love the finishes. Oba winning, love it. Io Sky winning, love it. Io Sky challenging Liv Morgan, love it. Oba Femi foregoing it for a chance at Brock and Hell in the Cell, love it. Like all of that stuff is good, but everything that happened before it became inconsequential. Those four ways, they don't matter. Those semifinal matches, they don't matter. None of what happened in King and Queen of the Ring matters for what they did. Liv Morgan didn't need to be in the tournament for Liv Morgan to challenge her. Obafemi didn't need to be in the tournament to challenge Brock Lesnar. So everything seems trivial. I feel like they could have killed a lot of birds with the same stone if they would have just booked different. And Tyler, I'll let you go next.
You're up, Tyler.
I'm next?
Yep.
Tyler,
Okay.
next, yep.
So my problems start with the Queen of the Ring, honestly. The whole point of having Liv in there, she should have won it to justify not putting her belt on the line. She's reaching almost 60 days not putting that fucking thing on the line once. She should have won it. I like Io won it, great, but we just saw the goddamn match. Now we're going to see it again. I don't like that. I think Liv should have won it, and then they could have wrote some shit for like the next 5 months of her not only being the champion, but the queen. And then, oh no, she lost the belt. Well, guess what? I'm the queen. I get a shot at the title. I want my title back. They could have done a lot with that. Oba and Jay, I think the Bloodline should have gotten involved, even though Jay didn't want them to. The Bloodline should have gotten involved. Jay should have won. Jay should have gotten the title shot at Sammy. Screw all this Cody shit, getting his rematch. I hate that. And Oba now has a reason to go against Brock, and it all makes sense in my mind. Everybody is sitting out here going, well, okay, we're trying to connect dots. We shouldn't have to connect dots. WWE should be doing that for us.
All right. Yep, that's the end of it. Go ahead, Adam.
I'll add to yours. I'll make your argument a little bit further for you, Tyler, because you could have even had that interference, and then that sets up Oba and Roman and them down the line. My biggest frustration though was the fact that if you're gonna have Liv Morgan in the finals, you need to also have Dominic in the finals. It doesn't make sense, right? Because the real attraction to me of that is having a Dominic and Liv King and Queen of the Ring, and that would have been money for as long as you wanted it to be. And who can lose a match and not lose any steam better than Dominic Mysterio, right? So now you throw Dominic Mysterio at whoever has the title, preferably Roman, and you just let Roman and Dom go and put on a banger. And it means nothing. And it's okay to mean nothing. Because what is important about that one is the build up. And you have Liv, like you said, writing her own ticket and all that other stuff. It just sure, I'm happy that Oba won it because I love Oba. Obviously it didn't matter in the end. Io didn't need Queen of the Ring to win that title. So, or to go and fight that title. She deserves it. So it just didn't make sense to me. I think King and Queen of the Ring, I know I just said like Dom and Liv, but going forward, I think it needs to be someone who's kind of on the rise. I want to see some younger guys. I want to see Javon. I want to see Kendall Gray. I want to see some of these guys win that tournament.
For sure. Yeah, and I don't know. If Jay was just going to lose in 8 minutes like he did
Why?
against Oba,
Right.
why not let Javon Evans go in there with the history, the NXT background,
Yes.
the matches they've had, and let them put on a 15-minute incredible match if you were just going to have Oba win anyway?
And Javon's more believable to go longer because he does such crazy, crazy shit. Like Jay,
And they've done it.
yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right, last.
Jay's just going to spear 100 times. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Last one.
All right, Tyler. This was one I feel like you felt passionate about when you sent it, so I gave it to you. Go ahead and start with, is Jade Cargill a dangerous worker?
Whew. Okay. Dangerous is. It's hard to put it What is dangerous? Inexperienced, or reached her ceiling for how good she's going to be? Sure. Dangerous. I think it's. I don't know because I looked up her list of injuries, but and did I lose? Did I lose video?
Just for a second
Yeah,
here.
we were still talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me pose this to you really
Um,
quick, Tyler. Let me pose this to you. Would you rather be in the ring
yeah,
with Nia Jax or Jade Cargill?
Jade,
There's your answer.
and those two were going at it online, and it's almost to me like Jade was Nia was trying to get some heat off her for her past
Yeah, but
I
that
didn't even realize
11
this.
injuries.
I forgot about Nia Jax. Holy shit! I'm just
Yeah,
realizing I forgot about her.
I would say Jade's not the safest person. There's a good shot that you're going to catch a stiff one, but I also don't think she's trying to hurt you. I think it's inexperience showing its
there it is.
ugly head in big matches that she maybe isn't ready for.
Yeah. Go ahead, Adam.
Well, that was what I was thinking the whole time. I think our situation is inexperience, not uh, uh, injury. You know, not dangerous. I think she's inexperienced. I think I can admit when I'm wrong, and I'm starting to think I may have been wrong on Jade. I was really high on her coming in. I still want her to do great. I just
So do I.
I don't know that she can get around this I'm the baddest bitch uh, thing because if she's not the baddest bitch, who is she? Right? And so,
It's a high bar.
yeah, yeah, she's got a real. She came in with a high bar. She's got a high bar. And when you surround yourself with Michin and BFAB, which in my opinion are two better wrestlers than you, that is tough because now they have to lower themselves to try to elevate you, and that should never happen. Ever, 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 ever happen. Nobody should ever lower themselves to elevate other people. It's crazy. So bring them up
Yep.
with you.
Yeah. My big thing with Jade is like, unfortunately, I think it's a product of her being good and, like you said, inexperienced,
Yeah.
but also strong. She is so strong that she can do things that other people can't.
Hmm.
And when people aren't used to taking these things that someone can do that most people can't, it creates a weird scenario of I'm trying this and you're not used to taking it, and then it can lead to some issues. So, I mean, I won't pretend to understand what Piper Niven was getting at online, going after her as crazy as she was.
Yeah.
Things happen to everyone injury wise, but I think Jade is just still trying to find her stride with as big and strong as she is and what she can get people.
I'll add to that too really quick, Aaron. I think her stuff, because she's so strong, looks so much more violent. I think she needs
Yeah,
to package herself more as a China than anybody else.
sure.
Like she's got to be the bringer of violence. She needs to be where Rhea Ripley is. You know what I mean? Like Rhea Ripley's mentality and all that is the bringer of chaos and violence. I think that needs to be what Jade does because Jade is truly she's a machine. Like she looks
Yeah,
incredible. And so you put that out there, and then you got to say, you know, I'm gonna lose, to Tiffany Stratton
right.
just
Yeah,
doesn't make sense. So,
yeah,
um,
absolutely.
I don't. I again, Jade's awesome, but I wish her the best. But right now, I haven't been very impressed. So,
Yep. Last final note before we get out.
yep.
Speaking of Jade, man, I don't know when it'll happen, but when Naomi's music hits, we're going crazy, right?
Oh, it's gonna go
Oh yeah.
nuts.
Oh,
And
definitely,
Is that gonna happen?
definitely.
Is it gonna happen? Let's do this then really quick. What PLE? It's got to be a PLE. What PLE in the next
oh
12 months
man.
does that happen at?
Okay, so I'll start. I don't think it's SummerSlam, at least right now, because I don't think they have the matches built for
Hmm.
her to be part of. So at least right now, I think maybe she waits the Royal Rumble just because.
Yep.
As it hits, the lights go out. You have the glow sticks, especially if she comes back as just the. We loved the heel turn and it was great, but she's known for her baby face, glowing, whatever
Yep.
all that stuff was. If she comes back with that at the Royal Rumble, it's going to be incredible. Unless I know she already won Money in the Bank, but Money in the Bank is at a really weird time of the year, like September or October or whatever it's going to be. Maybe she's a surprise sixth entrant in Money in the Bank or something like
You
that.
stepped on me a little bit, Aaron. That was mine. Right. I
Sorry,
was like, no, no, you're good.
sorry,
You're
Adam.
good. But that was mine. I'm thinking something fishy's going to happen in Money in the Bank because she left when she was Money in the Bank essentially. So it's like, I think that would be just absolute poetic to bring her back then as a surprise entrant. And maybe Jade's in that match and some others. So maybe Bianca's back already. If not Bianca, I can see doing the Royal Rumble. What about you, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm stuck on the Rumble with Jade in the ring trying to beat on somebody, and then Naomi's music hits. She comes down. Jade's deer in the headlights look, and they go at it, and we don't get that quite satisfaction. We see Naomi get a little bit of an ass whooping on Jade, but other people get in the middle of it, break it
Hmm.
up, throw them both out, something like that. Maybe they keep fighting up the aisle.
Almost
This
that,
has to be heat.
almost that Oba Brock situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when Seth and Roman got thrown out, and
Yep.
then Punk got thrown out too, and we saw the double foot stomp to Roman,
Yep.
like something just that's got to
Yeah.
fucking hit. Either that, or I do like the Money in the Bank idea too. Like I do like that too.
They like to get funny with those.
Yeah.
They do.
I don't know if Bianca will be ready. It's the baby and the hand, so I'm wondering if we're gonna have like a year and a half even from now. Like it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
But if she was ready, can you imagine a Royal Rumble to WrestleMania build for a triple threat between Naomi, Bianca, and Jade?
They've always needed to do that, and they never did it.
And speaking about bringing people up,
WrestleMania,
I think Bianca and Naomi bring Jade up
yeah.
crazy amounts.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Yep.
WrestleMania 44 here in the States, and we get that triple.
Yes.
threat.
Yeah. Don't do that shit, Saudi. I'd be pissed. So fucking
On
bad.
that note, it's been a great one, guys.
All right. So hey,
Yeah.
any okay, buddy, 1 second. Any last moment things or anything?
No, sir.
Me and Cassie recorded the newest episode of True Crime on Tap last night. It was Bog Bodies Part 2.
Mm, mm.
And
I always love a
dude,
good part
do
two.
you guys know about Bog Bodies?
I always love a good part two.
Probably not, right?
Yeah.
Dude, they're finding bodies that are fully preserved in bogs that are from BC.
Wow.
Like, so preserved that they cut into the stomach and they're like, oh, his last meal was this.
Wow.
Oh, this thing on his arm meant he must have been a prince. Oh, it's just wild. We did one before, and the one last night was another one where it's like they found 3 bodies in the same bog, like only like 20 meters apart from each other, and it's just like they're trying to piece together, like, did they know each other? Was this a ritual sacrifice? It's all sorts of crazy stuff on True Crime on Tap, and if you want to hear about it, it should be out this Wednesday. So check it out.
Sweet. All right, guys. Well, hey, Aaron, do you have anything? You doing your watch?
Nothing, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
I'm almost out of the 80s. You'll find me in the 90s here soon enough.
Oh boy, that's when it gets wild. All right, guys. Listen, we love you. We care about you. Like we say every other or every week or every other. I don't know how many times to say this or I don't. But like we say every week.
Hey, last week we had to do it, and we were trying to remember what the fuck you say.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Well, here I'll drop it for you right now. That's why I'm thrown off because I'm like I feel like I didn't do this last time, and then I think I missed one week, and anyway. So now I'm nervous. Now I'm on. You guys are paying attention to this now. So anyway,
First date vibe.
like we say all the time, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. If you need anything, we love you. Reach out, and we'll do all that we can. All right, guys. Have a great week.
God damn it. We did not say it that fucking smooth.
No.